welcome back to this Saturday's episode of Gabe's Cave. I'm your host, Uncle Nasty, and I'm sure glad to see you guys this weekend. I need y'all to do me a favor, though. Hit that like and hit that share button for me one time, because we got something cool for y'all. And what it is a Q&A that we did at this cool little theater in Oklahoma City with Linnea Quigley after they did a special showing of Return of the Living Dead. And I'm telling you, everybody was super excited. When the lights went up, it was all action. Y'all check this out.
Welcome, everybody, to the Oklahoma City Horror Con special screening of Return of the Living Dead with Linnea Quigley. I am Uncle Nasty with Gabe's Cave on YouTube. There will be a fancy edited version of this Q&A from that camera that's recording right there that you guys will be able to go back and watch later. So I encourage you to ask the questions that you feel in your hearts. Okay, so let's welcome her, everybody. And are you going on the stage, or are you staying down here with me?
Oh, I didn't know I was going. I go.
Yeah, stage it out.
So I can make it up here. Oh, you don't have to. Are you coming up to sit with me?
He's gonna bring you a microphone.
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. I can just yell. No, I'll just stand.
Okay.
I'm going to sing the national. Oops. Sing the national anthem for you.
All right, guys, I'm going to ask her like 2 easy questions, and then it's going to be you guys' turn. All right? So I'm not sure how they normally do this, but I guess just elementary style, just raise your hand if you want to ask a question, and she will call on you. All right? So first question. What is it like to be immortalized in something that has such a strong fan following even after all these years?
I'm just glad that I am immortalized in it, because it was a pain to shoot. Oh my God, with all that rain and cold and being buried in mud and everything. It's a great feeling that people really like it and that all of you are here seeing it.
Okay, second easy question. I promise you 2 easy ones. What's it like to be here in Oklahoma City for this horror con?
I love it. I had a notion that Oklahoma was different, and it's so cool. You can get vegan food here. You can get you can see mansions. You can see homeless people. It's great.
Very diverse in Oklahoma City.
It's a diverse neighborhood around here.
All right, guys, it's you guys' turn. Who's first?
I read online that you turned down the role of Tamara on Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Is that true or false?
That is false, because they never asked me to be in number 8. That role, who played the role, do you know?
Some Canadian actress.
Some Canadian.
You know what? Or else my agent didn't tell me about something they turned down. That could be too.
Ooh.
That could be too. I think they should raise their legs instead of their hands.
Whatever you want.
I was curious, did you get asked back for Return of the Living Dead Part 2 like Tom Matthews and James Cameron?
Oh, why wasn't I on it?
Well, I was curious if you were asked back.
No, they had promised us all, because we all went through a lot of stuff on Return of the Living Dead, hard stuff. And they said, we'll put you in the next one we do, if we do a next one. And they never asked us to be in the next one. So it was just, Tom and James. Tom and James were in number 2, and it's like we were never asked. Just like Night of the Demons too. They said we were gonna all be in it, and we weren't. That's Hollywood.
Hooray!
Hooray for Hollywood. How many here are actors? Anybody? I don't see one. Wait, I see one. Okay. So you know what it's like.
We have a question here from a young member of the crowd.
Hello, I might sound weird because I cracked my tooth in half.
You cracked your toes in half?
Tooth.
Two of them?
No.
Oh, your tooth. Oh, ow.
I know. How did you get the courage to make the movie, like be an actress?
I had to really reach deep down inside and get my courage out because I was really scared to do it. Is that Lyric right there?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Well, are you an actress, Lyric?
She says yes.
You're pretty enough to be an actress, and you're very. You seem like you have a lot of courage.
Thank you.
You are welcome, and your teeth will grow in great.
At least we hope so.
We hope so.
You probably can't see me, but I look pretty good too back here.
Oh, wow. You do too.
What was it like working with Dan O'Bannon?
Dan O'Bannon was a scary, scary guy. I remember one day, it was when I was going to be buried in mud and come out of the mud, he summoned me to the trailer on set, and he wanted to tell me how he wanted me to come out of the mud and all this stuff. And we were walking, and there were a couple zombies sitting there, the extra zombies, and they were drinking coffee, and he just took it and kicked it out of their way and said, "Get out of here." And I was so scared he was going to start yelling at me, but he never yelled at me. I was really lucky. I know he yelled at Clue and stuff like that, but I was very lucky he didn't yell at me.
Okay, who's the next victim? I mean participant. Way up here.
Hi, I was just wondering, Return of the Living Dead is such a classic piece of punk cinema. Were you much of a punk before going into it, or?
Yes, I was playing in a punk band 6 years before it at least. And we were, underneath the Hollywood Boulevard Pussycat Theater, and we played punk, and so yeah, I was a punk. So I kind of got it.
What'd you play?
I played guitar.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
It was fun. It was fun.
Next on the chopping block.
What was it like working with John Russo, and also was it obviously an active role to try to make this different than Night of the Living Dead or any of the other films that had come before this, but was there anything that was specifically asked or so forth in terms of how to play any of the characters?
Well, Dan had ideas about how to play things. John Russo didn't have any input into this film except, being a co-writer. But Dan had all these aspects of the characters. We had I think it was 2 weeks of rehearsals before we even shot. And he wanted everything exact, the skeleton on my crotch, was exact. He wanted it in a specific spot. He, before I, say I want a bunch of old men, that line. He wanted these mushrooms that were around me positioned certain ways. So he had a lot to do with how the film looked, and the different characters too.
This is from the bottom of my heart. What is your favorite horror movie?
Yeah.
Okay, we were talking about that in the lobby. I think Dario Argento's Four Flies on Grey Velvet is one of my favorites.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a great film. It's so hard to find. It's so hard to find. I want to see it again. I saw it at the drive-in when I was under 16. I was probably 12 or something.
As you work through years and years of doing that stuff, is there anything that was there any film that is a personal favorite that you've done over the years, and why?
I think either Return or Sorority Babes in the Slime Ball Bowl right now. Two of my favorites. I had fun. I had a lot of fun doing them, and I got to play the tough bitch and do all that. Yes, Spider's fun. She's fun.
Okay, guys, we got time for one more. Here's what I'm saying and being told up here. I saw this gentleman's hand first. Maybe y'all can combine your questions.
So the tattoos you had on your face during the movie, whose idea was those?
Those were Dan's idea and the makeup person. They kind of like they wanted something like David Bowie, but not David Bowie, and punk, but not punk, and so it just came about. That was, I don't know what the design is, but it's there.
Something like this?
Something like that, yeah. That's what they wanted.
Show us.
They did a couple of like designs, and one of the designs I really liked, but they didn't go with it.
So I was told one more, but I'm going to be a fibber because I thought I traveled a long way to do this. This guy traveled a lot further than I did, so we're going to let this man say his piece.
Okay.
How you doing, darling? My name's James, and I travelled all the way from the United Kingdom to be here tonight.
You did not!
Indirectly, I have been here for almost 6 years.
Oh my God, I'm going to be in the UK in London
Really?
on November 25th.
Well, it's a wonderful city to visit. I would not recommend living there. I tried it once, I lasted a month. I then relocated to Manchester, which is my city of choice. Anyway, when I first saw this movie, it was about 10 years ago, and I was living in Manchester, and my question for you is this. At the time when you were filming this, did you have any idea what a significant piece of cinema it would go on to become in the future? Did you have any idea at all?
No idea. We did not think this film would even last, like, one screening. We had no idea. No idea. We thought, oh, maybe somebody will see it. It'll maybe be in the cinema and, just disappear into obscurity. But we were shocked. We still are, that it's lasted so long and held up.
It's a masterpiece.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And that comes from the UK, so yes.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Linnea Quigley, everybody. Thank you guys very much. We appreciate all the participation. It makes it so much more fun when you guys ask questions.
Man, I really hope you guys enjoyed that little Q&A. We really enjoy when we get invited to sit up and do them little special events like that. And it's always awesome to see the people that come from all over the country to come to these little things. Who would have thought people would have traveled that far to come to Oklahoma City to go to that horror con? But we sure are glad that they did. All right, guys, let me tell you about some stuff we got coming up. On the 16th of this month, which is September, we will have the angry artist William Russell will be in the building. He will be taking commissions, and he will be signing his books, and he will be making sales and meeting the people. And on September 30th through October 1st, we will be back at the Cowtown Comic-Con in Texas. That's where a lot of our buddies will be set up that we talk to on a daily basis. So if you guys haven't got a chance to meet us at a con to see what all the fuss is about when we go to these places, come and check us out there, man. It's sure to be a good time. All right, guys, be sure to look forward to the next Meet the Artist episode, and every Tuesday there is a buy it now claim sale on Facebook on Gabe's Cave Comics Cards and Collectibles page, and on Thursday there is auction night where books start at $1 and we got games and all kinds of stuff. Till next week, Cave Maniacs, Uncle Nasty, we out.